Hello, students. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting aspect of genetics. Prior to start the discussion, I would like to remind you that you have already studied different other aspects of genetics like Mendelian crosses, monohybrid, dihybrid, Mendelian laws, law of dominance, law of independent assortment, law of segregation, etc. You have also studied in my previous video the chromosomal inheritance, what it actually means when the genes are carried by chromosomes are also performing the inheritance, so it's chromosomal inheritance. Today we are going to discuss sex-linked inheritance, and this is also a kind of chromosomal inheritance. Here it is, sex-linked inheritance. First of all, let us see the definition of it. Definition says sex-linked inheritance is the appearance of a trait which is due to the presence of an allele exclusively on sex chromosomes, that is either on X or on Y chromosome. As you all know, in case of male and female, the sex chromosomes are different. In case of females, the pair of sex chromosome is XX, whereas in case of males, the pair of sex chromosomes are XY, and because of that they are males. And inheritance of genes can take place from the chromosomes only. And since X chromosome and Y chromosomes are also chromosomes, so genes present in them also will be inherited. And since males are having X and Y chromosome, two different type of chromosome, there are some interesting phenotypic observation can be seen in sex-linked inheritance. Interesting phenotypic observations can be seen. This we are going to discuss in details. These interesting phenotypic observations can be clearly understood when we see some sex-linked diseases. Sex-linked diseases are many, like color blindness, hemophilia, baldness, hypertrichosis in the ear, many are there. These sex-linked inheritance diseases tell us the fact that what are the interesting observations occur in the individuals. Let us first take up the types of sex-linked inheritance. Color blindness and hemophilia are the most common inheritance that is found in X chromosome. Remember, color blindness and hemophilia, the defective genes are found in X chromosome, hence they are called X-linked inheritance. And the other two that I have mentioned few minutes earlier, baldness in males and hypertrichosis in the ear, is Y-linked inheritance. And since it is Y-linked, that's why boys mainly suffer from that. Well, this second case is not there included in your syllabus. So in this discussion, we shall only take up X-linked inheritance. First of all, let us discuss the two diseases that I have mentioned. In color blindness, what happens? The person who is suffering from this defect or disease cannot recognize color. Now, there are different types of color blindness. Most common out of that is red-green color blindness. Red-green color blindness means the red and green color, they cannot differentiate with the other colors. Normally, the person is totally healthy, no problem in that. But differentiation of red and green color is difficult. Nowadays, a common test is there. You might have also seen there in your book it is given. This red-green color blindness can easily be detected by that picture where the dots were mentioned. So this defect is absolutely X-linked. And the other one, the other X-linked inheritance is hemophilia. Hemophilia. What is hemophilia? Hemophilia is actually the patient who is suffering from hemophilia. In him, blood clotting takes place very, very slowly. Clotting takes place very, very slowly. It takes a longer time than normal. As a result, what happens? A small bit of injury, scratch or little bit of injury, or if it is a bigger injury or anything, the person having always a risk of bleeding to death, means bleeding will continue and outflow of blood, and the person may run a risk of death. So in case of any small injury, the person may bleed to death. One more thing to be noted here very interestingly, in case of X-linked inheritance, the males are suffering from the disease but not the females. Most of the time, I am not telling it is always. In case of certain extreme cases, females may also suffer, but generally what is been observed that males are suffering from these X-linked diseases. It is only because that the males are having one X chromosome and the other one is the Y chromosome. In case of females, both are X. The second important aspect is the defect is recessive gene. Generally, most of the cases of genetic defect, the defective gene is recessive. In case of this, it is also a recessive gene. Recessive gene. Now, since it is recessive gene and females are having 2X chromosome, therefore in 1X chromosome, if the defective recessive gene is even present, the other X chromosome in case of females may contain the normal gene, which is masking the or suppressing the defect in case of a female. Therefore, as a result, what happens? As a result, females do not suffer from the disease. They may be carrier, but they do not suffer from the disease. But in case of males, it is not happening because the other chromosome is not X, it is Y. Since the chromosome is different, their gene structure is also different. Sorry. Now let us pick up one by one two cases where you can clearly see how the defect is only occurring in males. Case number 1. Let us take up a pair of parents, means one mother and father. There is normal, the mother is normal but a carrier. Let us see the case where the father is unaffected and normal and mother is a carrier. That means one defective gene is there. Now when the cross is been performed, it is found that unaffected genes, the 25% chance is there to have a normal boy. You see the cross over there, you have already performed X and Y cross there. This one, unaffected boy. 25 chance is also there, unaffected girl or daughter. Whereas 25% chance is there where one boy becomes colorblind. here, and 25% chance is a normal girl or daughter but a carrier. So here you see what only the boy is affected. In the second case, in case number 2, we take up a hemophilic father and a normal mother, absolutely normal mother. Here we see the father is with hemophilia. The defective X gene has been shown in the picture. Defective gene is shown in the picture, and the normal, absolutely normal mother. When the cross is performed, we see the daughter that comes carrier, but one normal X chromosome is there. A normal son because Y chromosome is not affected. One more carrier daughter is there, but because of the normal X chromosome, there is not showing any disease, and a normal son again because Y chromosome is not affected. That means 50% of the children are boys with normal, and 50% of the children those are girls but carrier, but none of them are hemophilic, or in case of color blindness it is not appearing. So this clearly indicates how the color blindness or X-linked or hemophilia or X-linked inheritance mainly making males to suffer. This is the explanation that I have. I give you one third question for practice, homework and practice. Take a case in which the normal but carrier woman marries a colorblind man. Find the possibilities of their children, the phenotypes. You make it across in your piece of paper. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Thank you very much. The video